Hey everyone, and welcome. So, look, we're all using AI these days to get stuff done, right? But what if I told you we're barely even scratching the surface of what's really possible? Today, we are going to dive into a massive shift in how we work with AI, moving it from just a simple tool to, get this, your most valuable strategic partner. So, let's start with a really important question, one I want you to actually think about. Are you using AI to just work faster, or are you using it to think smarter? Now, it seems like a small difference, but trust me, it's everything. The big temptation with these incredible tools is to just pump out more stuff more quickly. But the real game changer isn't about speed, it's about depth. If we only focus on speed, we fall right into what I like to call the faster typewriter trap. Your AI just becomes this machine that churns out generic, unfocused, and honestly just noisy outputs. You end up with quantity over quality, and it can actually drown your strategic thinking instead of making it better. Okay, so to get out of that trap, we have to make what's called a cognitive partner shift. And listen, this is not about learning some new app or software. It is about changing your mindset. It's about moving AI from your to-do list of simple tasks right into the very core of how you think strategically. And this right here, this is the guiding principle for this whole thing. The objective is to use AI to think better, not just faster. That's our North Star. Every single interaction, every prompt you write should be aimed at improving the quality and the depth of your thinking. Let's break this down. This slide really lays out the two different ways of thinking. Over on the left, you've got the tool mindset. It's all about speed, checking off tasks, and getting quick answers, which, as we said, often just creates noise. But on the right, the partner mindset, that's about quality. It's about supporting your strategy. It's about creating clarity. And that last line is absolutely the most crucial point. A tool answers your questions, a partner helps you ask better questions. So, you might be asking, how do we actually do this? Well, it's built on a really simple but powerful framework of 4 pillars. Think of these as the foundation for your new, way smarter partnership with AI. These 4 areas right here are the building blocks that will completely transform how you work. We're going to start by gathering and making sense of information with research and synthesis. Then, we'll break down complex stuff with problem decomposition. After that, we pressure test our ideas with decision support. And holding it all together is the art of clarity prompting. Let's dig into each one. Pillar 1, research and synthesis. And I mean, forget a simple Google search. This is about feeding your AI partner dozens of reports, maybe customer interviews or market analyses, and then asking it to connect the dots. The real magic is its ability to see patterns across huge amounts of information that a human would probably miss. It finds those hidden themes and pulls out the core takeaways, turning a whole mountain of data into a single, sharp insight. And that leads right into pillar 2, problem decomposition. We all have those giant, overwhelming challenges, right? Like, how do we break into a new market? Or how do we fix customer churn? Instead of just staring at a blank wall, you can use your AI partner to break that massive problem down into smaller, logical, much more manageable pieces. It helps you structure your attack, turning a vague idea into a real plan of action. Next up is decision support, and this is where your AI becomes an amazing sparring partner. Once you have a potential plan, you can ask it to model out different scenarios. What if our main competitor drops their price? What if our supply chain costs suddenly jump 15%? It can play devil's advocate and really pressure test your strategy from every single angle. It's kind of like having a whole team of analysts on standby to help you see around corners and make decisions with way more confidence. And finally, we get to the pillar that really powers all the others, prompting for clarity, not noise. This is the master skill for sure, because the quality of your strategic thinking is directly tied to the quality of your prompt. It's the difference between vaguely asking for a map of the city versus telling your partner exactly where you're going, what your constraints are, and asking for the fastest, most scenic route. One gives you noise, the other gives you a strategy. I mean, here's a perfect example of a noisy prompt. Tell me about current market trends. What are you going to get back? Probably some generic 5-page essay that isn't even relevant to you. That's noise, not signal. Now, look at the difference with a clarity prompt. See how specific it is? It gives context, market data from Q3. It narrows the focus, impacting B2B software adoption, and it asks for a structured output. Identify the top 3 trends. This isn't just a request for information, it's a command for analysis. This is how you get a strategic, valuable answer. So, once you start to master these 4 pillars, what do you actually end up with? What does this new partnership produce? Let's talk about the real, tangible things that will become your new strategic toolkit. First, you'll develop something called a personal strategy prompt. Now, this isn't just some one-off question. It's a really sophisticated, reusable prompt that you design specifically for your job and your unique challenges. It's like your personal key to unlocking consistently high-quality, strategic insights from your AI. And from there, you'll build new AI-powered workflows. Just imagine this. A perfectly synthesized competitive analysis lands in your inbox every single Monday morning. All your customer feedback is automatically themed and summarized. You can instantly generate brainstorming frameworks for new ideas, or even have the AI red team your own plans to find the weaknesses. This is thinking better, but amplified. Okay, so the theory is clear and the potential is obviously huge. The only thing left to talk about is your next move. How do you take that first step towards building this smarter partnership today? I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Forget about asking AI to write an email or summarize a meeting for a minute. Instead, think about the biggest challenge or the biggest opportunity that's on your plate right now. And ask yourself this: what is the first strategic question you will ask your new AI partner? That question right there is where your journey really begins.